Well, hello there, everybody. This is a comedy thief. And guess what, folks? You're watching.
Funny old guys. That's us, funny old guys.
Hey, there we go. Ho, hey, ho. How do we get out of this? Oh, we
We
don't
don't
get
have
out
to
of
get
it.
out of it.
There we go. Well, folks, we are the funny old guys, and this is a joke-a-thon. Before we start, I'd like to introduce Dr. Fatpacker.
Well, guten Tag, everybody. Nice to be with you today. You know, you're going to laugh so much, you're going to make me cry, I'm sure. Yeah, boy.
And from the great state of Utah, Senator Glenn. Say hello there, buddy.
Hello, everyone, and as always, vote early and often. And can they see me?
Well, politics is completely honest. Would you agree?
Oh, absolutely. As a matter of fact, I got this innate ability that helps me when I'm a politician, is because I can tell when people are lying. Yeah,
Aha.
yeah. I can also tell when they're standing. So,
Yeah.
Boom. Okay, we're going to tell jokes for the next 13 minutes. Dr. Fatpacker, tell us a joke.
Yeah, but I have three very short jokes here I think you'll like. So I just found out tennis player Steffi Graf had a sister named Polly. I'm not lying either. Now, that takes him a while. Okay,
Oh,
so my ex-wife was struck by lightning. Now she's my current wife.
oh,
uh,
Oh, and finally, my girlfriend got me a get better soon card.
yeah.
I'm not sick. She just thinks I can get better.
Mm. Hey, ho, hey, ooh, ooh.
I
Okay.
got
I'm
three
glad
good
she's got a
laughs
lot of
out of
faith
that
in you.
one.
Yeah.
Go ahead
All
there, Senator
right.
Glenn. It's your turn.
Well, I went to the one of those fancy, big, giant, sporting goods stores. I wanted to get a camouflage shirt. I couldn't couldn't find any.
Oh, I got that one. Hey, right here, buddy, right here. So anyway, I was in the card and gift shop the other day, and there was a fellow dressed up like Elvis Presley. In the store, there were two racks, one for thank you cards, and the other rack said thank you very much cards. Thank you very much. Oh, anyways, Dr. Fatpacker.
Oh yeah, yeah. So this guy goes into a barber shop for a haircut, you know. There's the barber and another guy and a little boy sitting in a chair. And the guy sits in the barber chair to get his haircut. He asks the barber, "Is that your son?" And the barber says, "No, he's just a kid that hangs around here. And he's dumber than a box of rocks. Watch this." So the barber reaches into his pocket, he pulls out a dime and a nickel, and he calls the little boy over and he says, "You can have one of these, but only one. Which one do you want?" But the kid grabs the nickel and runs out the door, right? So and everybody laughs, ha ha ha. Later on, the guy's walking down the street and he sees the little boy sitting eating an ice cream cone. And he goes up to him and he says, "You know, when the barber offered you those two coins, the smaller one is worth twice as much as the bigger one you took." And the kid smiles and he goes, "Yeah, I know, but if I take the dime, they quit playing."
Oh, very clever indeed. Senator Glenn.
Well, you know what the difference is between it's getting to be flu season. I got a thing from my doctor saying I should get my flu shot. But the difference between the bird flu and the swine flu is
No.
the
No.
bird flu, you need a treatment. And yeah, and the swine flu, the doctor gives you an ointment.
Oh, oink, oink.
Oh,
You ready?
yeah, yeah, go.
All right, here we go. And
What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies!
oh,
Surprise. He was
oh,
he was Japanese, wasn't he?
that was awful.
Okay, so look at I like to introduce myself as a prison singer. You know, it's like, well, I'm always behind a few bars and I never have the right key.
Oh, ho, hey ho, hey ho. Senator Glenn.
Well, I decided, I have a very nice garden in my yard, and I decided I was going to go into my backyard and get some herbs, but I just couldn't find the time.
Oh,
Time.
I even got
Two,
that one too. As old as
two
I
can't
am.
find thing jokes. Yeah.
I got a new job, guys.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
pray tell.
This isn't a joke. This is the real deal, and I don't even have a punchline. I am the new TV host for the brand new Gong Show. What do you think about that?
Oh, that sounds great.
Fantastic.
I wanted to put a punchline to it, but I can't. So it has something to do with ringing bells and stupid
Ah,
people. And
I
oh,
like the Gong Show. That was a good
oh,
show.
the Gong Show
who
was
was
a
the
riot.
host? You
Yeah.
remember the host?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
What's
forget
his
his
name?
name.
Barry something. What was
Oh
it?
yeah, yeah. Bury me back in old
Didn't he
Kentucky.
write? He wrote the song Palisades Park, I
No,
think.
that's not the one.
Let's move on. Let's tell a joke there.
Well, a Soviet man and American strike up a conversation. Says, an American goes, you know, in America, we have freedom of speech. I can stand outside the White House with a sign that says, President Trump is a crook. On the Soviet Union, guy goes, in the Soviet Union, we have the same freedom of speech. When the American goes, well, no, you don't. That's ridiculous. Not in the Soviet Union. And he goes, oh, yes, we do. I can stand outside the Kremlin with a sign that says President Trump is a crook.
Ah, total freedom. There we go. Senator Glenn.
Well, as a politician, I want to point out there is no Soviet Union anymore. Just so you know.
It's an old joke.
Yeah, but it was Trump, so how old is it? Anyway, I decided that I'm going to go on an all almond diet, and then I thought, no, that's just nuts.
That's right.
Oh, well, there was this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He walked into the bar and ordered a scotch, and he drank it, right? And
Right.
this other guy says, "Is something wrong with your neck?" He says, "Yeah, it's been like this for 20 years. Give me another scotch." Right? He says, "Really?" He says, "And you can't have it fixed?" He says, "No, give me another scotch." Right? So the guy says, "I'm a chiropractor." He says, "I can't promise anything, but he says I might be able to fix it." I said, "Okay." So he grabbed this guy by the head and wrenched it, and boom! He says, "I can't believe it." He says, "This is amazing." He says, "Woo!" He says, "Give me another scotch." Dr. Fatpacker.
Oh, well, there are three rings when it comes to marriage. You know, there's the engagement ring, which you get before the wedding,
Mm,
the wedding ring that you get during the wedding,
mm.
and of course, the suffering after the wedding.
Oh, now you just lost all the married women, you dirty dog.
That's
Uh,
okay. I can't date them anyway.
they're probably working. Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, Senator Glenn, tell us a joke.
Well, it's kind of interesting. I like word origins and things, and I found out, just thinking about it, that, French fries, you know, they're not made in France. They're made in
No,
Greece. They're made in
they're
Greece.
made in Greece, which
Oh,
of
they're
course
made in
is why
Greece.
that's
Very
so close
good.
to Turkey.
I was hunting in my backyard and I shot a duck.
Oh,
Oh,
In fact, I wasn't even home. I was at my buddy's house in South Carolina. I shot the duck fell in the next door neighbor's yard. I climbed the fence, and the guy says, "What the hell are you doing?" I said, "I came to get my duck." He said, "I shot a duck and in your yard." And the guy says, "It's not your duck, it's my duck." He says, "We have rules down here in South Carolina." He says, "No, it's my duck." He says, "I shot it just because it's it." He says, "Look," he says, "we're going to have to settle this the country way." Well, how do you do that? He says, "Well, what I'm going to do is we're going to take turns. I'm going to kick you in the crotch as hard as I can, and then you're going to kick me in the crotch as hard as I can kick you, and then we're going to go back and forth kicking each other in the crotch, and whoever is left standing gets the duck." And so I said, "Okay." So the neighbor said, "Me first." He kicked me in the crotch as hard as he could. I'm writhing around on the ground. I'm in pain. I'm screaming. I'm crying. Tears down my face, red face. Right. I finally recovered. Woo. He says, okay, now it's my turn to kick you. And the guy says, nah, you can have the duck. Last one there, Dr. Fatpacker.
Last one, this man and woman are sleeping together, then suddenly there's a noise in the house. And the woman rolls over and says, it's my husband, you have to leave. The man jumps out of bed, he jumps through the window, crawls through the bushes, out in the street. When he realizes something, he goes back to the house. He says to the woman, wait, I'm your husband. And she looks at him and she goes, so why did you run?
Oh, well, that's it. We're done, but we're not done because Dr. Fatpacker has a point of conversation just between the three of us. I haven't heard it, so speak softly and slowly.
Where's my big stick? I'm going to carry a big stick. Okay, so one night there's a substantial snowstorm, right? So you have to get up early to run the snowblower. When you finish, you realize that the door was locked and your wife is a sound sleeper and wouldn't wake up. What do you do in that case? What do you do, Senator Glenn?
Well, I was originally born and raised in Buffalo, New York.
Ooh.
So I, just make a igloo and hunker down. It wouldn't be the first time.
I think we almost lost a comedy thief on that one. Don't tell jokes while he's drinking his coffee. Comedy thief, what would you do in the snowstorm and you got locked out of the house?
My first reaction would be to give her the cold shoulder. But I'm not going to give you that one. What I would do is I'd stay out there until I froze my ass off, right?
Okay.
And then I'd go to the hospital with my ass and ask them to sew it back on. That's what I do. What would you do?
What would I do? Well, I'm very lucky in that I have a garage when it has a keypad. So I punch that number in, the garage door's open, and I wait out there until my wife opens the door and wakes up.
Very clever indeed. Well, we're done. We want to thank you all for being a part of our wonderful Funny Old Guys project. Oh, almost forgot. Don't we invite a famous celebrity to be in our very next video?
I have one.
Okay.
I want to invite this great Western hero who also was in the movie Roadhouse with Patrick Swayze, Sam Elliott.
I like Sam Elliott.
Yeah, I know. He's so good. He's
so
old and he's
Any
so
idea
good.
how old Sam Elliott is?
No, I don't. Why don't you ask your roommate there?
I have a cat.
Yeah. No.
But anyway, Sam
you have
Elliott.
that lady that you talk to.
Sam Elliott, you're going to be on our very next Funny Old Guys video. We want you to check in at within 24 hours at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And Sam, if you don't check in, buddy, you're going to end up in the trash bin. So this is a comedy thief reminding you, we steal pretty much everything you saw and heard today, passing it along to Dr. Fatpacker for his goodbye and his farewell.
Well, auf Wiedersehen, everybody. Thank you for being with us today. This was so nice. Listen, before you go, if you do us a favor, go down to the bottom and subscribe. That would be good, and we would appreciate it. And if you have any questions for us, you send us an email at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. We will send you one of these fancy dancy business cards. And guess what? It has our YouTube address on it. And there's a lot of funny old guys on that. I'll tell you right now.
And there we go. And Senator Glenn from the great state of Utah, give us your farewell to the wonderful people in America.
Well, everybody, do good and stay safe.
I've got a call coming in.
Well, good. Then let's say goodbye very quickly.
I'm gonna. It's probably Elliot. He's telling you.
Excellent.
Everybody wave goodbye. Everybody wave goodbye. Wave goodbye. We're out of here, and we'll see you all down the road.